Have you ever felt like you're trying your absolute best in the bedroom, pouring your heart and soul into creating an incredible experience, only to be met with, well, less than what you hoped for? You're not alone. So many men walk on eggshells, desperately wishing they had a secret map to their partner's deepest desires and feeling utterly lost when they don't get the reactions they crave. What if I told you that the answers you've been searching for aren't hidden in some ancient scroll or whispered in hushed tones, but are actually right here, backed by undeniable scientific research? You've been guessing, you've been experimenting, you've been trying, and that effort is admirable. But what if there was a more direct path? A path that could transform your intimate moments from good to absolutely mind-blowing, not just for her, but for both of you. If you're ready to unlock the secrets to truly satisfying intimacy, the kind that creates an unbreakable bond and brings genuine pleasure, then you absolutely have to stay with me until the very end. Because the final insight I'm going to share isn't just powerful, it's the key to everything. Trust me on this one. Emotional connection. Let's start with something fundamental, something we often overlook in our rush towards physical gratification: the profound power of emotional connection. Intimacy isn't just a physical act, it's a dance of souls, a merging of vulnerabilities, and at its core, it requires a feeling of safety and trust. Imagine walking into a dark room, completely blindfolded, unsure of what's around you. You'd be hesitant, cautious, perhaps even a little scared. Now, imagine walking into that same dark room, but this time, you have a hand to hold, a voice whispering reassurances, guiding you every step of the way. The difference is monumental, isn't it? That's what emotional connection does for intimacy. It's the light switch in the dark room, illuminating the path and making everything feel safe, exciting, and full of possibility. Without it, even the most elaborate physical gestures can feel empty, like going through the motions, rather than truly connecting. It's about more than just saying, "I love you," or holding hands. It's about showing it consistently, authentically, in ways that resonate deep within her being, long before you even consider taking things to the bedroom. The science behind this is fascinating and incredibly clear. Studies consistently show that for women, emotional closeness is a far greater predictor of sexual satisfaction than any specific physical technique. It's not about acrobatics or grand gestures. It's about the feeling of being truly seen, understood, and cherished. Think about it. When you feel emotionally secure and loved, your guard comes down. You're more open, more willing to explore, and more capable of experiencing profound pleasure. This isn't some abstract, touchy-feely concept. It's a biological imperative, deeply wired into the female experience. When her brain perceives safety and connection, it releases oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which not only fosters bonding, but also enhances arousal and the capacity for orgasm. So, if you're looking for a shortcut to incredible physical intimacy, ironically, the longest path, the one paved with emotional investment, is actually the fastest. It's the foundation upon which all truly satisfying encounters are built, making every touch, every kiss, every moment infinitely more impactful. Verbal affirmation. Now let's talk about words, those tiny little vibrations of air that hold so much power. We often underestimate the profound impact of verbal affirmation, especially during intimate moments. It's not just about what you do, but what you say, and more importantly, how you make her feel with those words. Imagine being a performer on a stage, pouring your heart into a song or a dance, and then receiving absolute silence from the audience. How would that feel? Disheartening, wouldn't it? Now imagine the roar of applause, the cheers, the shouts of encouragement. That's the difference verbal affirmation makes. It's the applause for her being, for her body, for her presence in your life. It's telling her, explicitly and genuinely, how much you desire her, how beautiful you find her, how incredible she makes you feel. These aren't just compliments. They are powerful affirmations that validate her worth and make her feel truly cherished. Science backs this up with compelling evidence. Research indicates that women often connect verbally expressed appreciation with increased feelings of self-worth and desirability, which directly contributes to their arousal and overall sexual satisfaction. It's not enough to think she's beautiful, you need to tell her. And it's not just about generic compliments, it's about specific, heartfelt observations. I love the way your hair falls when you move like that, or your skin feels so soft against mine, or you look absolutely breathtaking right now. These aren't just empty words, they are specific signals that you are paying attention, that you are present, and that you truly appreciate her. These verbal cues create a powerful feedback loop, boosting her confidence and making her feel more comfortable and uninhibited, leading to a deeper, more passionate experience for both of you. So, don't be shy. Let your words be as eloquent and passionate as your touch. Mindful presence. In our hyper-connected, constantly distracted world, true presence has become a rare and precious commodity. And nowhere is it more vital than during intimacy. Mindful presence isn't just about being in the same room. It's about being completely, utterly, and unequivocally there. It's about silencing the incessant chatter of your mind, the to-do lists, the worries, the distractions, and focusing every fiber of your being on her, on the moment, on the shared experience. Imagine trying to have a deep conversation with someone who keeps checking their phone or whose eyes are darting around the room. You'd feel dismissed, wouldn't you? Like you're not important enough to command their full attention. The same principle applies, perhaps even more intensely, in intimate settings. Her body language, her subtle cues, her unspoken desires, all demand your undivided attention. The neurobiology of connection reveals why this is so crucial. When you are fully present, your brain is actively engaged in empathy and emotional mirroring. You're not just touching her body, you're feeling her responses, anticipating her needs, and synchronizing with her rhythm. This creates a powerful feedback loop where both partners feel deeply attuned to one another. Conversely, if your mind is elsewhere, she will likely sense it. Her nervous system, incredibly sensitive to nuances, will pick up on your detachment, which can lead to feelings of insecurity or disappointment. Being present means making eye contact, listening to her breathing, feeling the subtle shifts in her body, and responding to those cues. It's about being in the moment rather than just waiting for the next one. This mindful engagement isn't just about being polite. It's about creating a profound connection that enhances pleasure and deepens the bond between you. Active listening. We've all heard the adage, communication is key, but in the realm of intimacy, it goes far beyond simply speaking. It's about active listening, not just with your ears, but with your entire being. This means paying attention to her verbal cues, certainly, but also her nonverbal signals, her breath, her subtle movements, the way she responds to your touch. It's about truly understanding what she wants, what she likes, and what makes her feel incredible, even when she might not articulate it perfectly. Imagine trying to navigate a new city without a map, just guessing at every turn. You'd get lost, wouldn't you? Active listening is your map, guiding you through the intricate landscape of her desires. It's not about being a mind reader, but about being an attentive student, eager to learn and adapt. The science behind this is rooted in the concept of responsive intimacy. Research consistently shows that partners who are responsive to each other's needs and desires report higher levels of satisfaction. This responsiveness comes directly from active listening. When you listen deeply, you're not just hearing words, you're hearing emotions, desires, and even vulnerabilities. It's about asking open-ended questions like, how does this feel? Or, is there anything you'd like more of? And then truly internalizing her answers. It's also about observing her body language. A sigh, a gasp, a tightening of muscles, a relaxing into your touch. These are all forms of communication. And by actively listening to them, you can tailor your approach to maximize her pleasure and ensure she feels truly understood and cared for. This isn't just about good sex, it's about profound respect and a willingness to truly connect on her terms. Patient exploration. In a world that often prioritizes speed and efficiency, intimacy demands a different rhythm, the rhythm of patient exploration. It's not a race to a finish line, it's a journey. A winding path filled with discoveries, subtle nuances, and moments of exquisite pleasure that unfold gradually. Imagine rushing through a breathtaking art gallery, barely glancing at the masterpieces before hurrying to the next room. You'd miss so much, wouldn't you? You'd miss the intricate details, the brush strokes, the emotional depth of each piece. Intimacy is much the same. It requires time, tenderness, and a genuine willingness to linger, to explore, to savor each sensation without the pressure of an outcome. This patience communicates respect, care, and a deep desire to truly understand her body and her pleasure. The physiological and psychological benefits of patient exploration are well documented. For many women, arousal is a slower, more gradual process than it often is for men. It's like a slow burn, needing sustained warmth and attention to truly ignite. Rushing can be incredibly counterproductive, leading to feelings of anxiety, disconnect, and ultimately dissatisfaction. Studies show that extended foreplay, gentle touch, and a focus on building arousal incrementally significantly increase a woman's chances of experiencing orgasm and overall satisfaction. This isn't just about the physical acts, it's about the intent behind them. It's about showing her that her pleasure is the priority, that you're willing to take your time, and that you're genuinely invested in her experience, not just your own. So, slow down, breathe, explore. Let the journey be the destination, and you'll discover depths of pleasure you never knew existed. Embracing vulnerability. True intimacy isn't just about what you do to someone, it's about what you share with someone. And at the heart of that sharing lies the courageous act of embracing vulnerability. It's about allowing yourself to be seen, truly seen, with all your imperfections, your desires, and even your fears. Imagine trying to build a deep, meaningful friendship with someone who always keeps a wall up, who never lets you in. It would be impossible, wouldn't it? That wall prevents true connection. The same applies in the bedroom. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you're not just opening yourself up, you're creating a safe space for her to open up too. This mutual vulnerability is the bedrock of profound, soul-stirring intimacy because it fosters a level of trust and emotional safety that transcends the physical. The psychological research on vulnerability is compelling. When we share our authentic selves, it triggers a reciprocal response in others, fostering empathy and strengthening bonds. In an intimate setting, this means being honest about your desires, your boundaries, and even your insecurities. It's okay to say, "I'm not entirely sure what you like here. Can you show me?" Or, "I feel really connected to you right now." These aren't weaknesses. They are powerful acts of connection that dissolve barriers and create a deeper sense of intimacy. When she sees your willingness to be open and authentic, it signals that she can do the same, leading to a more genuine and fulfilling exchange. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being real. And in that realness, you'll find a connection far more powerful and pleasurable than any performance could ever achieve. Shared pleasure. Here's a concept that might seem obvious, but is often misunderstood. True intimacy is about shared pleasure, a beautiful dance where both partners are equally invested in each other's satisfaction. It's not a one-sided endeavor, nor is it a competition. It's a reciprocal exchange where giving and receiving merge into a single, harmonious experience. Imagine playing a game of catch where only one person ever throws the ball and the other just passively waits. It wouldn't be much fun, would it? True pleasure, in its deepest sense, is found in this shared exchange, in the joy of witnessing your partner's delight, and in the comfort of knowing your own pleasure is also being deeply considered. This mutual focus transforms a physical act into an act of profound love and connection. Neuroscientific studies on empathy and reward pathways illuminate this beautifully. When we contribute to another person's happiness, especially in an intimate context, our own brains release feel-good chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin. This means that focusing on her pleasure isn't just selfless, it's also deeply rewarding for you. When she feels truly satisfied, seen, and adored, her capacity for connection and passion expands, creating an even more enriching experience for both of you. It's a virtuous cycle. Her pleasure enhances yours, and your focus on her fuels her desire for you. This isn't about keeping score or ensuring equal orgasms. It's about a mutual commitment to creating an experience where both partners feel deeply satisfied, cherished, and utterly fulfilled. When pleasure is truly shared, it elevates the entire experience to something truly extraordinary. Afterglow rituals. Intimacy doesn't end when the physical act does. In fact, some of its most powerful moments occur in the tender afterglow. These post-intimacy rituals, often overlooked in the rush to get on with life, are absolutely vital for solidifying connection, reinforcing emotional bonds, and building anticipation for future encounters. Imagine a beautiful concert ending abruptly, with no encore, no lingering applause, just the lights coming up and everyone leaving in silence. It would feel jarring, incomplete. The afterglow is your encore, your chance to savor the moment, reinforce your connection, and leave her feeling cherished and content. It's not just about cuddling, it's about the lingering conversation, the gentle touch, the shared vulnerability that follows the peak of passion. Psychological research emphasizes the importance of these postcoital behaviors. The release of oxytocin during intimacy primes both partners for bonding and attachment. Capitalizing on this neurological window by engaging in affectionate behaviors like cuddling, talking, and expressing appreciation can significantly enhance relationship satisfaction and emotional closeness. This isn't just a nice thing to do. It's a crucial component of long-term intimacy. It's about lying close, perhaps with your arms around her, whispering how much you enjoyed the experience, how beautiful she is, or simply holding her in comfortable silence. These moments of quiet connection communicate a profound level of care and respect, reinforcing the idea that she is more than just a body, that the connection between you is deep and enduring. Don't underestimate the power of these gentle, loving conclusions. They are the glue that binds intimate experiences into lasting memories and stronger relationships. Final insight. You've heard about emotional connection, verbal affirmation, mindful presence, active listening, patient exploration, embracing vulnerability, and shared pleasure, and the beautiful afterglow rituals. But if there's one single overriding insight, one ultimate secret that underpins everything we've discussed, it's this. It's not about grand gestures, perfect techniques, or following a rigid formula. It's about genuine, unwavering intent. It's the intent to truly see her, to truly understand her, to genuinely prioritize her pleasure and emotional well-being above your own ego or performance anxiety. When your intent is pure, when it comes from a place of deep love, respect, and a desire for authentic connection, all the other pieces fall naturally into place. She will feel it, not just in your touch or your words, but in the very energy you bring to the intimate space. This genuine intent is the most powerful aphrodisiac, the most effective technique, and the ultimate key to unlocking the deepest, most fulfilling intimacy imaginable. It transforms a physical act into a profound expression of love, forging an unbreakable bond that enriches every aspect of your relationship. Don't just do these things. Be these things from the heart with genuine intent and watch your intimate world transform. YouTube comment. This absolutely hit different. The focus on intent at the end is such a game changer. It's something I've felt but never been able to articulate. Seriously powerful stuff. What's one small thing everyone can do today to start practicing this deeper intent?